Hi, this is Road Guy Rider. I know it's been a while, but I've had some things come up. But I'm fixing to do something to my Harley that you might consider doing. Of course, everybody has the Fender Struts on their bike. Most of them are chrome, unless you paid the extra money to get the Specialized blacked out. But black does look good on a black bike especially. It looks good on other bikes too. I have a Visitor Black bike, and of course it has chrome because I bought a Road Glide Standard. But I did pick up a set of black Fender Struts, and I'm going to change them because it'll look good on my black bike. Go with my black detachable tour pack and other black items I have. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these on. So now, let's go ahead and get it. Now, if you have a detachable tour pack, you have to make sure you take that off, remove your saddlebags, and get ready to remove the chrome Fender Struts to install the black ones. So let me show you how to do how easy that is. Now I've already gone and removed my saddlebags, of course my detachable tour pack. Now other things you're going to have to remove, take off, of course your seat strut here. You also have to take this cover off right here because all this stuff is attached to it. You have to remove your detachable rack, and of course you're also going to loosen this down here, which is your support for your saddlebags and also your muffler support. So I'm going to go ahead and take those off and take that off and get this cleaned up, get it ready to remove the other. Now I've never done this before, so this is going to be a learning curve for me also, but I'm just looking at it logically and what has to be done. So I'll be right back. Now, when it comes to taking this chrome bracket off, it surprises you how little really holds it on. Basically, you have one bolt right there, which is a T40 bolt. And down here you have two bolts that are used to support the saddlebag holder and muffler. That is the one bolt, the longer bolt on the outside is a T45 with a 9/16 nut on the inside. And the opposite way, you have a T40 bolt on the inside with a 1/2 inch nut on the outside. You get those, and this just lifts right out. Now, unless you have bought extra ones of these, you need to take these off to put them on the replacement support bracket. As you can see, there's not much up here at all. This basically is the frame. This is what holds everything together. This is basically his dressing, except for the support for the muffler and the saddlebag, which is part of this right here. Anyway, so I'm going to put these on the black one. Now I'm going to bolt the black one on. Now I did one side at a time because I didn't want to take it off and then not have an example in case I mess something up. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so we're experimenting together. So let's get this back on. Well, I've now got them on. It's really amazing how easy it is to change these out from the chrome ones. Basically, it comes right down to it. Besides the stuff that's gone through it, of course, that's where the strap for the seat is, and this is mounted through the fender strut into the frame for the rear frame of the thing, which makes this really solid here. But when it comes right down to it, the fender strut itself is only mounted in 3 places. One's there, and the 2 down here on the saddlebag support. Now, one thing to remember is the 2 bolts on the bottom. You have one big long bolt, and that is through the fender strut that supports the muffler. It's just a U shape, and it goes through like that. But the one on the inside, it's a smaller bolt, and there's only one plate right here that goes around there. But the other side has a plate going through that is the fender support. You have to make sure you line that up with the hole or you won't get the bolt through. Now, I will tell you that I did take the 2 bolts here on the muffler and loosen to take this bolt out here so I can actually move this around to get it to fit in through there. Because it took some finagling to get the U across this fender strut. Once I got that in there though, it bolted right up, no problem. As you can see, it does make it look so much nicer than the chrome one. The chrome looks nice, but on a black bike, I think the black makes it look a little better. Now, you see how easy it is to do? If you want to change chrome, some people are actually wanting to color match the trim on their motorcycle to the color. Some people have the red bikes, some have the fancy orange ones. They're custom painting the fenders and tank and fairing and stuff. Now, this is the same, whether it's a street glide, road glide, electric glide, from 2009 up to current. They use the same struts, the same fenders. I take that back. They changed this in 2014 when they went to the Rushmore. This is the Rushmore style. But the Fender Struts themselves come off the same way on the 09 to 2013. The difference is the detachable is mounted on the outside of the Fender Strut, whereas Rushmore, they go down through the Fender Strut. But the Fender cover strut itself is bolted the exact same way, 3 bolts, and that's it. It's easy to change and easy to get in there. I did, like I said, I took this out in order to get in there, and it fit in perfectly. Now, if you want to get some and paint it your bike, make it look better, no, it's easy to take off. You see now how easy it is. So, this is the Road Glide Rider. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was good information for you. If you like this or like my other videos, subscribe. Hit a like button. You can make comments. I do read all the comments. I appreciate it. If you subscribe, I appreciate it. I've got, I think, 94 or 95 subscribers right now. And I think eBay, or I should say YouTube, does something when you hit 100 subscribers. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't do this for money. I'm not monetized, they call it. I'm not paid to do this. I just do this for fun, to show you some of the things I do. And I'm going to do some more stuff. I haven't done anything because my jack, I used to jack the bike up to change things and stuff. It broke, so I had to order another one. And as soon as it comes in, I got some other stuff I'm going to be doing. I plan on changing my front slider tubes to black and the cowbells to black. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to change the tubes themselves or just remove them and take them to the dealer. I'll probably just show how easy they are to take out, so you can do like I do, take them to the dealer, have the dealer do it, because that way it's done right with the right oil and everything else, because hey, those things are really important and your life depends on it. So, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the road. Well, I finished this and I went to the other side and forgot. There are a couple of different changes on the other side that are not on the right side. One thing about it, this has got the antenna mount on it, which is not on the throttle side. So you have an Allen here. You take your antenna off, take the Allen here, and take it loose from this, because it's going this. Now also the wiring for the light goes up behind this. It just pops out. You go under here, unplug it, because it goes through this opening right here. So you have to disconnect the wire, so you get the wire and the antenna out of this right here. Also, if you actually look right here, there's 3 little clips. One's here, and one's here. They hold the wiring. Those are real easy to pull out of the holes. The other side, there's nothing in it. This side holds the wiring that holds the antenna wire and also the rear tail lights. That just pops in, pops out. That's the only difference between this side and the other side. So it's fairly simple to take off. Just have to make sure you unplug it down here. And then it's a little clip that holds the wire up in here, and it goes up here. Now you can try to unplug it under the seat, but believe me, it's a pain to try to do that. It's easier to unplug down here, undo it, just pull the wire out here, and go put it back through this way, right here. And of course then your antenna, just pull it off and stick it back on. I just want to add that in there to it, so that way there's no confusion about it. That's just a couple little extra steps you have to do just to cover yourself. So it is fairly simple, so go ahead and get yourself ready and change your fender struts over. And it really looks good. Thank you. This is Road Glide Rider. I'll see you on the road.